Yeah, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so people out there, if you've got a situation where you think I could do with some help here, but I'm a bit sort of hesitant to get out there and, you know, approach somebody else, I can actually, using your breathing technique, put myself in a better place so that I can think A with a clearer head. And if it's somebody who's I'm not getting along with, or I need to talk to about a work situation that's difficult, I can actually prepare
Yes.
myself physically, emotionally, mentally to deal with that without losing the plot or turning it into a screaming match. Yes?
Absolutely. I mean, literally, so if I were to go into a board meeting and I knew that I would have to be both creative and logical, I would have to be using both my right and left brain, I would have to be calm, I would have to be relaxed. Because remember, if you walk into a room and your body's filled with tension, you actually affect the people around you, whether you realize it or not. If you and I were having a coffee right now, sitting in a cafe, and I was as tense as all hell, you can guarantee that you're going to be feeling that, and that's going to be affecting you. And a lot of times it's unspoken. You might think, "Oh, I wonder what's going on with Lisa," but you might also think, wow, is it about me? You know, and then the tension starts to kind of wriggle into your mind, your body as well. That's, and especially as women, because women are women are geniuses of energy and feeling. So if we have a husband or a partner or a child or anyone that we live with, Lorwai, tell me if I'm wrong here. Like if someone walks into your home and they're angry or they're tense, you can tell right away, right? They haven't said a word,
I'd
but you
ask them
can
to
feel it.
leave, basically. I sort
But
of, you don't want that sort of vibe in your home, because I see it as like a psychic virus, if you want to call it that. If somebody's sick, you don't want to stand near somebody who's coughing and spluttering and sneezing all over you, correct? Yet we put up with people who come into our lives who do the equivalent, but on a metaphysical scale, and we put up with it, and we feel at the end of it as though we've been infected with that. Isn't that right?
but here's the beautiful thing. When you know how to breathe, you can not only uh, protect yourself from that tension, whatever you want to call it, the energy of that person, but you can actually positively influence them. So, for example, one of my clients